Yes, we've got a brand new sound pack here in GarageBand iOS, including more than 400 Apple Loop 3 drum kits and a live loops grid. So in this video, we're going to take a loop at it. Let's go. Hi, my name is Pete and welcome back to Studio Live. Today, let's jump in and check out this brand new sound pack. To download the pack, you're going to want to go to the sound library. Right up the top here, you'll see the new Dancefloor Rush. Tap on that one and hit the Get button. That's going to download this pack to your iPhone or your iPad. If you're in the future and you don't see it at the top there, just tap on the See All and you'll be able to scroll through all of the different sound packs, tap on the one you want and hit that Get button. This pack is also available here in Logic Pro for iPad. In fact, the version over here in Logic has some additional features, including some Alchemy synths, some drum machine designer kits, and access to those samples. So if you want to hear about that, check out the other Logic Pro videos that are linked in the description. And while we wait for that to download, a quick tip for GarageBand iOS users, you can always tap the Manage Packs here in the top left and scroll down. You'll be able to see exactly which packs you do and don't have installed. Any that have the Get button, you can hit and download. And you'll also see the total amount of space that all of your packs are taking up, as well as each individual one. If there's any particular pack you don't use, all you need to do is swipe to the left and hit the delete button, and that will remove the pack. And there we go, downloaded and ready to go. Let's hit done and let's check out these sounds. Let's start with the Apple loops. To get to these, we need to just add an audio recorder track. Just to jump here into track mode, tap on the track view in the top left corner, and then come up here to the loops icon in the top right. To filter these sound packs, we need to tap on filter by and then tap on sound packs. We're going to scroll down until we find the Dancefloor Rush. Tap on that one and you'll notice everything else is turned off. Now, when we hit the filter by button and go back to Apple loops, here we have just those new loops in the new pack. Like all of our previous packs, we've got them grouped together with different names. So you've got Celestial Flow here, you've got Cosmic Craze, and a bunch of loops for that one. You've got the Dancefloor Drive and a bunch of different types for each one. Let's check out these ones, the Ethereal Drive beats. To preview one, just tap on the blue button. Let's preview this ARP sound. And tap again to stop. Let's check out the bass. Pretty cool. And what about the beat? Very nice. To bring any of these into our project, we just need to tap, hold, and drag across onto our project, release, and there you have it. Most of these will be 8 bars, and you can see there that it's added those 8 bars here to my GarageBand project. Let's hit play. Ready to start layering. To add more loops, we just tap on the loops icon again and we can start scrolling down. Now you can use all from the same named category or you can mix and match, which can be a bit fun. Let's check out the Infinite Waves piano. We'll preview it. That's kind of fun. Let's bring that into our project by tapping, dragging again, and once again dropping underneath our beat. Hit play or spacebar. And we're starting to bring together a pretty cool sound here. Let's hit the loops icon again. Once you've added in something that actually has some melodic sounds to it, so some actual notes, you generally want to use the same again. So we're going to go back to the Infinite Waves lead. Let's just randomly choose lead 3 and tap, drag, drop. And let's take a listen, shall we? Pretty cool sounding. But we've got more than just Apple loops. We can also check out these new drum kits. So let's take a look at those now. Now to access drums here, there's a bunch of different ways. You can do it manually or you can use the beat sequencer and there's some other variations as well. Let's first of all jump in here to drums. We're going to just tap on more sounds under drums and go to recently downloaded. Now here we can actually scroll down and check out just the ones in this new Dancefloor Rush. It's not in alphabetical order. I really don't know why. Let's tap on that one. You can see we've got the Dancefloor Bliss, the Neon Glow, and the Steel Plates. Let's take a listen to Neon Glow. And here we've got our grid where we've got kick drums, snares, claps, hi-hats, and a bunch of different sounds that we can use. And we can actually just play these in to go along with our beat. Let's add a little bit of a hi-hat topper to this one. Tap on our tracks view to go back, and we've only done it halfway through, so we can now grab this, tap it, and tap on loop, and it's going to loop it out all the way. Let's grab this and drag it out so that we can see our volume and bring this into our mix. Let's take a listen. Very nice, very subtle, just complements the beat nicely. The other way we can use drums that's really cool is the beat sequencer. Let's tap the plus button here, come to drums and go to beat sequencer. In the bottom left, we can choose our kit. Let's tap on Modern 808 there. Once again, recently downloaded. Find it, and again, not in alphabetical order, but you'll get there eventually. Where is it? There it is, Dancefloor Rush. This time, let's try the Dancefloor Bliss. Tap on the power button to turn it off. By default, it will just start playing there. You can do a few things here. You can actually just tap in to decide where you'd like your different parts to be, your kick drums, your snares, everything else. A bit of randomness can sometimes give you something cool. And sometimes not. Hitting the dice here will randomize, which again can be kind of fun. And sometimes not. And you can tap here on your presets and choose from a bunch of different ones. Why don't we try this analog drive? Not bad. A little bit too much on the kick drum and the bongos there. So again, we'll adjust this by just tapping on these and turning off some of these just to make this a little bit more of a simplified beat here. Let's try it. I like it. Once you're ready to record, just hit the record button and it will record in your part. Once again, hit the tracks view, tap, tap again, and hit loop. And you can see we're already on our way to building out a pretty cool beat with just these Apple loops and the new drum kits from the Dancefloor Rush pack. The final thing included here is a live loops grid. If you've never used live loops before, all you need to do to go to live loops is when you've started a new project like this, instead of being in the tracks mode, tap on live loops up the top here and you'll see you're presented with all of these different options. Now, Dancefloor Rush is this one right here, so we're going to tap on that one. And you'll see you get a grid that's kind of like Ableton, if you've ever used that. We've got down the side here all of our different tracks, and then we've got all of these cells. Now, each of these cells is a different part for each of these tracks. So for instance, up the top here, if we slide this one out, you can see that this is our Downtown Bliss. So if we tap each of these cells, that one's just a kick drum playing a lot. Next. A bit more of a frenetic kind of beat. And again, if you tap again, it'll stop. Slight variation, tap again to stop. But the power here really comes that you can mix and match all of these different cells. So if we start something here, we can actually tap a different cell from each of these instruments, and you can build some very unique kinds of sounds. Now you'll notice that there's numbered columns at the bottom here as well. You can use these to actually create additional ones if you want to, or use the ones already preset. By tapping on a column, it'll play all the cells in that column. Let's try one of these up here. Pretty cool. To record in your performance here in Live Loops, just hit the record button and start playing. It's actually super fun. There you go. And once you're done, you can even go back into your track view by tapping in the top left here, and you'll see your performance here. It creates this out of all of the different sounds and all of the different loops that we used there in the live loops grid, ready for editing. And there you have it, the Dancefloor Rush sound pack here in GarageBand iOS. A welcome addition to the sounds we have to use here in GarageBand, as well as in Logic Pro for iPad as well. If you'd like to learn a heap more about creating, recording, and releasing your best music right here in GarageBand, check out the other videos in the description, and I'll see you next time.